here at Sam Boyd Stadium.
He's the king of freestyle. Let's see what he's got. Right to the big jump.
Lots of air.
He made it look easy.
That was the freestyle motocross jump, and yeah, he did make it look easy.
The thing about Dennis, Mike, as you well know, he may go anywhere, he may do anything. And he'll definitely do the unpredictable if he gets the shot. Oh, look at him take that pyramid out. Wow.
Dennis Anderson, quite a freestyle run going. Did not make it as far as he wanted to in the head-to-head competition. Is trying to make up for it here.
A little over halfway through.
30 seconds left.
You can see you're riding with Dennis right inside there. You can see he is definitely intent. He is going to fly through here.
Coming up on 15 seconds. Left in the run for Gravedigger, Dennis Anderson. Break something on the steering on that truck?
Looks like it doesn't want to turn.
Nah, he broke it. Here he goes. 3 seconds left. That's. See if they'll count this.
All right. What?
Did he save it? No! He came so close to saving that from going. Goldberg, great momentum coming out onto the floor. What's first? Nice air over the crushed cars. Wants to get some momentum. Wow!
Cleared the double.
Goldberg with some sick air. Is he going to try one of his famous cyclones? There he goes.
Yep.
Cyclone from Goldberg. That's got the crowd up.
Had to be kind of easy. Didn't want to flip it there. He had to not let it bicycle.
If he wants to win, though, he knows he's got to hit some big stuff. There goes the new van. It's gone.
Oh, he just exploded that thing.
Walk in that truck. I still say to win the freestyle competition, there is another cyclone. To beat Joe Canuso, he's got to take on that big stuff again. Under a minute. Through the mobile home. Boy, there's some serious smoke coming out of that truck now.
I'm like you, Mike. I'm surprised he hadn't gone for the big stack. I think he knows he's got to get over there.
Here he goes.
Here he goes.
Here he goes. Hold your breath here. Threw it up! Spectacular move by Tom Mintz and Goldberg over the rail car, straight up and down.
That's how you follow it up.
This might just be good enough.
He's still got 22 seconds. Needs a big finish, though, Mike, I think.
He took that semi-trailer on. Got it pretty good. Now he's on 2 wheels.
Blew the left rear tire. It's all in come off. Another cyclone.
This is his finish, the cyclone. Spectacular cyclone. And look at him on board. Clock is off now. And he's going to finish up on top. Blacksmith is out there along with the Hot Wheels truck. Here he comes, the reigning world champion, Tom Mintz. Earlier tonight, he won the racing world title.
You know, he doesn't want to hit Gravedigger right now. That'll just mess him up and turn him over. He wants nothing to do with Digger right now.
He needs to stay consistent.
Remember, he was up here a moment ago and told us, very important. Wow, look at him take that boxcar.
Good job, but he's staying under control.
His cool, yep.
But he's still got to be spectacular. There's a fine line there.
Well, you want to save that to the end.
He's really getting some big air.
He is, Mike. He really is.
Over those buses.
You know, up to the judge.
He's got an engine out. He's got an engine out.
Well, this could be crucial.
Minute 18 left. He's hollering for him to let him refire.
Did they shut him off?
Yeah, I seen the tail lights go out.
It's the pin. The pin
Oh,
is
yeah, he's
the
pin in the back. Yep.
The pin in the back.
Yep, they're getting it now.
Oh, it's a bad break. But Mike, that's a pin that is the safety guy, but
That's
a lot
right.
of times you'll knock it off.
That's
when
right.
you're up in the air or landing.
He probably caught it going across that bus.
Yeah, so bad break right there, but he's still got a minute to go.
Oh, he's going for the big jump.
Let's see the air here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, did you see
Hand
the
out the
flash bombs and the hand out the window?
Yep.
Tradition of Tom Bates.
If he fills this last minute, I don't know that that little low will hurt him. If he fills this last minute spectacularly. Oh, he's going the same way Lyle hit it. Oh, and he's gonna get over it.
Walked it over.
He made it. Yeah,
Saved
he made
the
it.
run. He's on 4 wheels. Is this good enough to beat Dennis Anderson out for the world title? Boy, he's getting some big air.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to pick up a judge's
Now
card.
he's going to really start letting it hang out now.
20 seconds left, Mike. He's got to take it away from Dennis right here.
Yep.
Sheet metal flapping.
Uh-oh.
Out of time. He's only got 10 seconds to go. He's got one more thing he can do. Sideways over the bus. Oh, goodness.
And over on his lid.
So, Bobby, he shut down kind of early. He's hating it.
We're going to see Jim Koehler in action. Before he got on the track, we had a chance to talk to the Avenger driver.
I can do whatever I want. It's your own originality. Everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own special moves, their patented little thing that's their niche that makes them more special than everybody else. It's something that the fans, I think, look forward to even more than the racing, because to see these trucks just do the colossal, giant, crazy jumps and the crazy, wild action, freestyle spins, cyclones, everything that we do, it's awesome. It's just totally awesome.
We'll see how awesome he is. As we watch Koehler, let me make a point, Dennis and Joe. The last 2 years here at Las Vegas, Koehler has turned in some outstanding freestyles. And in all honesty, I thought he's gotten jobbed by the judges both times. He never seems to score well here. We'll see what happens tonight.
Dennis, he told me that he was taking some of the travel out of the suspension on the truck. He knew it was going to be a rougher ride, but he thought it would give him more stability. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true, because if you lower the ride height down on them, they're a lot stabler. You won't roll the truck over, and that's what he wants to do. Is he wants to come out. He's keeping a good steady flow going on here. He's got a good freestyle going on. He's got him a good pattern going.
Superb start. He really needs to pick up now and see if we can get, again, as we get to a couple of those oh wow moments. We'll see if Jim's got some for us.
Yeah, this is a nice run. This would have been great in any kind of stadium except this one, Dennis. It's going to take that spectacular move to get better than 36.
Hey, it does. I'm going to tell you right now, that is a fearless track out there. When you walk down on that track on foot and look up at those obstacles, they're huge. You just, I mean, TV doesn't even do him justice right now.
Boy, he's really keeping the momentum going. He has not slowed down one iota. I love the fact that every move's going to another. Here he comes up the big ramp. Some of the best air we've seen so far.
Nice jump.
Jim Koehler in Avenger needs to sustain and add a little more. He's having a great run. This is going to be a tough jump here. Let's see what he's got. Oh, even greater air. That front end must have been 20 feet in the air.
Right on, man. I tell you what, that was a tough jump right there.
Like the pink bunny with a drum, he takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Look, he's got a sway bar bust. He just broke his shocks. The left front shocks are broke on it. Knocked his door off.
He's got a tire down too, Dennis.
Yes, he does. He knocked his rear tire off. I tell you right now, he's earning his keep. He's getting ready to tear his equipment up. He don't have much more he can do.
But he's still going. It's cyclone time. It's cyclone. Look at this.
His hands are off the wheel.
Unbelievable.
Right on.
Blown tire, ripped up shot, sway bar's gone, and he's still going.
He's riding it out, and he's not stopping.
He's lost the door. Look at this guy go.
Hey, Jim.
This truck could have won it a year ago. El Toro, Loco, and Lupe Soza. But remember, he's badly damaged. At least the body is coming off of that racing rollover, but Lupe's coming out like a house of fire.
Yeah, he will. I mean, he definitely knows how to freestyle. I've seen him in very, very small arenas. Great control over this truck. And right off the bat, he's going to go over to big stuff.
Score to beat is a 30 from Bounty Hunter. So Jimmy Cretin, who I had said was the favorite in racing, right now is the favorite in freestyle. He's sitting on top.
And, you know, Lupe just did what he had to do. He took it easy.
Now, he's gone over the 30 seconds. He can't afford to roll now. He needs to keep it going, but he's got to start hitting some obstacles. He's gotten off to a good start.
They took it easy over that first obstacle. You know, he got up on it, then gassed it, kind of danced it over the top. But he's keeping the equipment alive, and that's the key.
You know, the problem is he just doesn't seem
he's got
like
some
he's got
fluid coming out of the back. He's already heard a shock.
Yep.
trying to hold on here, though. He's nowhere near done. I mean, John's not going to stop you.
No.
That front end looks really loose, though.
Lupe Soza is one of these guys in Toro Loco who's just all about freestyle. And there go the horns. I mean, he really knows how to go for the spectacular moment. He certainly did a year ago when he planted it up on the container, kind of like we're seeing Bounty Hunter right now.
You know, he's doing a good job of driving this thing hurt. You can see the shock on the right front corner is sticking out like one of his horns.
Trying to get it up over that camper that's been brought out. You know, the other thing is that the judges will give you credit for certain things, and one of the things that's going to influence him is that Lupe is just, hey, this truck is, he's going to do it. Is he going for it?
Oh, look
he's pointing at
this.
He's getting the fans to stand.
Jimmy Creedon saying, don't do it.
Oh!
You've got to be kidding me.
It's the move of the night. It may not be enough to get the lead, but that was the...
Jimmy Creedon. Then we saw the consistent run a little bit earlier out of Neil Elliott, but he's not at the top of the pile.
He's nowhere near the top of the pile. And Madusa shedding some skin right there as she comes over and starts off. Now, she has clearly been on a roll coming into this event. She was the winner in Jacksonville, the winner in San Francisco against Gravedigger, against Maximum Destruction. She has been on a roll this year, her best year ever.
She's excelled at everything she's ever done in her life, and there's no exception here with the monster truck world. Doing a great job. Oh, man, and look at that. Beautiful composure up over the boulders, lands it. Hammers the throttle, yanks the front end back up.
Oh, she's going for it. Oh, she got Bounty Hunter. She knocked Bounty Hunter off. And she goes back
and
over.
She lands on all fours.
And keeps going. She keeps going.
Take a look at that truck, man. Talk about safety. Roll cage everywhere. You see a little...
Looks like the one highlight moment is what the judges are looking for. Well, here's a guy who knows all about highlight moments, Tom Mintz, because normally he'll give you 2 full minutes of them. Here's Maximum Destruction.
You know, the other drivers will tell you that he made a deal with the devil to survive freestyle like he does.
Score to beat is a 31. Plenty of room for Mad Max to lay down a vintage Maximum Destruction run and try and get the lead. 40 is a perfect score, so there's plenty of room, playroom at the top, if you will.
We've talked about this truck before, a conventional style monster truck, front engine truck, coilover shocks on it. It just works fabulous for Tom Mintz, and it stays together even though he flies this truck as higher than anybody out there. He manages to keep all the parts and pieces on it. Now, a year ago, he came out in this same move right here, ended his run early, and it looks like he's going to go for it early again. I can't believe it.
He's backing up further. He gets a better run at it. They set it out there, and this time he got it.
Oh, man, he made it, but it looked like it broke the right front wheel off.
It did. It got him again. It got him again. Now, with Tom Mintz, though, you and I have seen this, Ken, this does not mean he's done.
He's nowhere near done. He won't quit until either that truck stops or they stop him, period. That's it.
What this does, it's going to negate all that signature huge air, the type we saw from his teammate Neil Elliott earlier. He's not going to be able to take those big jumps. So now for Tom, it's adapting on the fly. Let's make these fans and these judges excited. That's what he's going to try to do.
Well, and he's a veteran. He'll know how to get the best out of this thing, even though it's hurt.
He is just going to bang stuff right now.
He's still running over stuff.
Like you said, Ken, he's not going to stop.
You know, he'd be better off if he could clear that front wheel. If it would break away from the truck, I think he'd be better off.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right. Now remember, in the previous 4 World Finals here in Las Vegas, in the freestyle, Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger won the first one. Tom Mintz won the next 2, once in Goldberg, once in Team Mintz, and then the other championship went last year to Jimmy Koehler and Avenger. Anderson and Koehler are still to come. So on our previous world champions, Mintz is setting the standard here. Look at this.
You're killing me over here, Scott. He's hammering stuff left and right, man.
The 2 minutes is up, and he's not stopping.
Times, I'm telling you, he won't stop until they stop him. That's just...
Oh, he stuffed it. I mean, he literally stopped, and he's still not done.
I can't believe that truck is still running. Smoke out of the transmission. It has to just be cooking itself.
Unbelievable. Tom Mintz is going off in Vegas. The truck's broke. He does not care. He will not stop. And now, I don't know where he is. Jimmy Creedon and the Bounty Hunter comes out right now, and I imagine he is ready to burn this place up. so close to the championship again that he did make history tonight in racing as the first driver ever to make it to the Final Four 4 straight years. His consistency is something else. Well, consistency in freestyle for Jimmy Cretan, he has gotten more and more spectacular. Remember, last year, he was 1 point short of the score that won the title. He had a 30 and 31 won it last year.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to let everybody know that he's not just about racing. He can also freestyle, and you know that was the thought of a lot of people. And look at him air that thing out.
Sensational sick air from Jimmy Cretan and the Bounty Hunter.
Well, we talked about how much horsepower that truck makes, going right through the camper, no problem there. But he actually stuck the landing on that, the longest jump in the house.
Oh, and he goes the other way over that triple stack. I love it.
No problem right there.
Jimmy Cretan started strong. Now he's still got half his run to go, 45 seconds on the clock. This is where he needs to even take it up another notch.
He keeps this up, we'll have a new leader.
Look at the air. He is putting on a huge air assault here, and the judges love the huge air. The fans go nuts over it. The other thing he wants to do, I think, is to hit everything, and so far he's coming pretty close. Nice air there, but that was just kind of a setup move, and we can follow it up with something spectacular here. 27 is the lead. It's tied between King Crunch and Black Stallion, and Cretan may give him a run.
He's doing an awesome job. Look at him, man. He is doing exactly what you said, Scott. He is hitting everything out here.
Oh, he kicked the back end and rode it out.
Easy, big dog.
Oh, and he stops it just short.
He's having fun right now.
He is, and the time is down to the final 5 seconds. The judges will count his next move. He's going to go into a donut.
He's going to hit us up here in the set with a mud.
Well, Tom was complaining about doing.
Tom Mintz, we think, is in this Max D. That was Neil Elliott who drove that one out and got it out of the way.
He's going to work the crowd as well, just like Lupe. Excellent idea.
Come on, wave those signs at it. Get the hands in the air. Everybody should be on your feet. Get pumped up for the 6th-time Monster Jam champion of the world. Again, the time has not started yet because Tom has to hit the first obstacle. And this is just a photo op for you great Monster Jam fans right here. Double exposure, Max D.
I can't believe he put that obstacle out there, his own truck.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, he leaped it.
Wow! What an effort. He's a madman.
The clock has started now, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Mintz, 6-time world champion, Maximum Destruction, doing what he loves and what he does best. Freestyle, Monster Jam style with the UTI.
There's the air. With the left hand stuck out of the window, and he gets it stuck just in time. Vintage Tom Mintz air.
Where's he heading next after the most amazing, stunning start to freestyle we've ever seen, jumping over his own truck? The sick air. He promised a sick air, and that's exactly what he's delivering. Huge leaps from Maximum Destruction.
The rear steers broke on the truck.
Noses down, gets that back end down.
Stop it, baby. Excellent job. Look at him. What control over a truck.
Tom Mintz on fire in Maximum Destruction. Still, he keeping it from going to center of balancer. He's just keeping the balance unbelievable.
The rear steer's broken. Picked him off sideways so many times. I can't believe he's not flipped this truck. He's struggling with steering it right here.
He has filled the clock. He has filled the clock, though. Cyclones.
Pablo loves that Willys design, but it's a completely different concept. He's got his little pirate thing going on there. Pablo's really been having a lot of fun with that this new theme. I wouldn't be surprised to see him come out, you know, made a patch over the first time in this race, but he loves the punch. Oh, look at him walking. Look at him walking. That was brilliant. And not only did he walk that wheelie, when you dance with back wheels like that, the judges have to be impressed. He's still got 1 minute to go. He's 30 seconds into the run, but he's off to a brilliant start.
Pablo from Race Source, and always an innovator inside of this sport. He's come up with some wheel girdles. Now he's going big time. This is exactly when he'll want to use them. The outside of the wheels have bead locks, so that part of the wheel stays round. The inside would egg shape, so he came up with a girdle to protect them, to keep them round.
I think our three in the hot seat may start getting a little nervous if he keeps this up for another 20, 30 seconds. Oh, nice save. I thought he was in trouble when he went up over the tanker. Pablo is getting it done. 15 seconds left.
Oh, boy, here we go! Wow!
Ken, I'm sorry. I think we're getting a new leader.
Michael Ryan is his new grand boy. He has a grandchild. His name's Michael Ryan, and I guarantee he's doing that for him. He has a book of pictures for him. He said, that's what I'm proudest of.
Back on the track, Adam Anderson and Taz. Ron Creech remains your leader. Scarlet Bandit with a score of 36, and here comes Taz. Best donut we've seen in World Finals history, and it's certainly got it inside. Under 10 seconds to go in bonus time for Adam Anderson. Everything else will be fan appreciation time. He's filled the clock, he's filled bonus time. Now it's fan appreciation time from Adam Anderson and Taz for you, Monster Jam fans. Afterburner and Damon Bradshaw. This is the guy who showed us he is capable of winning anywhere in this sport. We're about to find out if
2009 is the year he can win on this stage.
Well, he certainly surprised us in qualifying and in practice and racing. But by golly, you know what? He's capable of the big air. He knows that he can do it. He's down. He's got 1 minute left of regulation time. That was huge air right there. He just needs to keep his head together, Scott. Make sure when he goes to combo up like that, he doesn't get himself in trouble. That's critical here this year in Vegas with these obstacles.
Doing a nice job on the air. Now needs to fill the clock in spectacular fashion. He's in his final 30 seconds. You want to leave the regulation judges with a big impression in that final 30. Looky here.
Oh, that's a hard landing, Scott. He's staying with it.
Now that's a combo, my friend.
Man, oh man, he stuffed it into that second jump, and my goodness, unreal.
This is all in regulation.
And another combo.
He filled the clock with that amazing combo right there. Now he's in bonus time. Damon Bradshaw in bonus time, trying to do enough to grab the lead and try to take a shot at his first world title. He is in the bonus. Rides it out a slap wheelie. He's giving the judges everything he can give them, although this is just for the bonus judge. He has completed the bonus time. He filled regulation, he's filled the bonus. Damon Bradshaw is ripping it up. He is filled. Oh, this is for you. That is not for the scoreboard, and it may be the biggest leap of the night, but the judges' scores are already in.
Well, Scott, we said he was capable of big air. He made a liar out of us.
Here comes the driver who we have called the most impressive, the best driver never to win a world championship, and I'll stand by that statement. It's this guy. It's Charlie Pauken in Mastermind.
The most nervous guy in the house right now should be Charlie Pauken because he's going out to do his freestyle. It's Bowhand.
George knows what Charlie's capable of. Another team grave digger driver who switches to the monster mud for this event here in Las Vegas.
You know, and what's key here, Scott, he can go out there and do the freestyle of his life here in 10 seconds and lose it all.
Yep.
What he needs to be certain of is to do the freestyle of his life and hope and pray that he has got all the nuts and bolts tight on that truck and his equipment stays together.
Come on, Chucky! There you go.
That's a great shot at Jim Koehler for this reason, Mark. You also a driver driving the Felon and the Devastator truck. You know how popular Charlie is among his peers. Jimmy's just cheering like the rest of the guys are up there cheering for him. Everybody except Bellhand, and if he wasn't in the hot seat, he'd be cheering for him.
Yeah, I think Bellhand's probably cheering just quietly.
Look at this.
He doesn't want to admit to it.
Awesome. Now, I mentioned the drivers. You know, they come up to, there it is. There's a shot of the drivers line. You see Mark McDonald, Del Toro, Loco.
Oh, man! My reaction's their reaction.
There's Ryan Anderson. Yeah, you can take a Scott Hartsock.
He's stoked.
Another guy who's pumped up from Charlie. And Charlie's going for it now. And I think this is what it's going to take. Remember, Bellhand got a perfect 5 bonus points. Somebody needs to beat him in regulation, and Pauken is going for it right here. A couple more big moves, and we may have a new leader.
What Pauken has done right here, what I'm seeing different from everybody else, he is coming down where you're at towards the turn in the finish line.
Bonus time.
Using that huge horsepower and staying with it, that perpetual motion. You just said he's in bonus time. Charlie Pauken is on his way to take this away from Bellhand, I'm afraid.
He is going for it, that is for sure.
Look at this. Now, can he do something to get 4 or 5 bonus points just to make sure? Not only now, it's not only about George Belhand. I think we both think he's probably going to get the lead. Now, you got guys named Anderson and Mentz behind you. You need to put a number way up there, and Charlie's going for it. Look at Pauken.
The most impressive thing with this for me so far, Scott, his motion, his fluidity, the way he's been constantly moving, never slowed down. Uh-oh, this might be it, though. Hang on, Charlie, hang on.
But he filled bonus time. Mr. Excitement in the house!
Look at this beautiful 1957 Chevy Bel Air body style. Jim Koehler loves you fans here at the Advanced Auto Parts Monster Jam World Finals, and he's never been looking finer. World Freestyle Champion. Along with Tom Mentz, the only 2 drivers who have competed in all 12 World Finals. Final 20 seconds of regulation time. Remember the score to beat the 32. Koehler's going for it. He is in bonus time. Avengers in bonus time. Absolutely incredible in the NGK Spark Plug graffiti obstacle. Seconds left in bonus. He didn't fill the clock, but he came off hot seats. But get ready like the rest of us to enjoy one of the great freestylers in the game in his new truck. Cam McQueen had this place talking a year ago when he completed the first ever backflip in World Finals competition in Nitro Circus. Now he's back in Northern Nightmare. And remember, he set a record last year that cannot be broken, it can only be tied. Coming out first, getting in the hot seat, and staying there the entire rest of the night. His only problem was he got company, and Jim Koehler, Avenger, eventually won the world title on a tiebreaker. You know Northern Nightmare is so proud and wants to take it that next step. He's been representing all year. He's had a great season on the Maple Leaf Tour. So many fans who have followed him in great places like Edmonton and Toronto and all over Canada. They're here in the house tonight. The Maple Leaf Tour is representing. Oh, look at this. Here he goes again.
Okay, now that's completely different.
Look at it. This is the drivers of the World Finals Labs. They're all Cam McQueen fans right now.
About this time last year in his freestyle, he had made the attempt to do his backflip. Now he's done a front flip, a somersault per se. Who knew a monster truck could do that? Cam McQueen pulls another rabbit out of his hat. And look at this, look at this, look at this. He's setting up here. He's going to go for it.
Oh my, and it's cleaner. Last year he kissed the nose before he got it down to the wheels. He struck that landing, and all this is regulation. His regulation scores had better be through the roof, or if I'm a judge, I'm hiding, but the fans are going to want to know.
Oh my.
Bonus time.
Cam McQueen continuing now into bonus time. His first hit is an incredible sky wheelie. The truck is together. This boy is hot.
The Maple Leaf is standing proud as Northern Nightmare, the first truck ever built specifically to represent Canada in Advanced Auto Parts Monster Jam competition, is going for a world championship. Cam McQueen is putting that bar way up there.
Well, I can tell you right now, Scott, what a nightmare this is going to be, a northern nightmare per se, for the rest of these drivers that have not been on this track for freestyle, because now they're all thinking, my plans just went out the window because Cam ruined it.
What do you do when you end up tied for the World Championship? By the way, the scores are in. This is extra for the fans on top of all that. But what do you do when you tie for the world title and you lose in the tiebreaker? You can sulk about it, you can complain about the rules, or you can come out next year and do this. Yeah. This is so much better than what he did a year ago. He has raised the bar.
It's proof in the pudding. He's not one run and done, but he's going to be done right there.
Bigger and greater in 2014 with 32 Monster Jam trucks, and a specially designed course because it'll be a night of only freestyle, no racing on that Saturday night next year. The racing will all be on Friday.
I'm just not so sure how we can handle that.
Tom Mentz, look at the body. Everybody who came to the party in the pits had to get a picture in front of this. I think it's like a $22,000 body.
Isn't that incredible?
I mean, to celebrate Max D's 10th anniversary, a decade of maximum destruction, Monster Jam's only 10-time world champion. He's won 6 racing championships, 4 freestyle championships, but he hasn't won this title since 2006. So he'd like to get this, especially since his racing reign was snapped by Adam Anderson earlier tonight in Gravedigger the Legend. So maybe he can get back on the freestyle. Look at him start.
Body parts falling off already.
Let me throw this one out here for you, Mark. Normally, Max D goes last or second to last, pretty much always. He is actually coming out in this draw 19th. He's getting more fresh stuff to hit than he normally would get out here. Will that help him?
I think it could help him, that's for sure. He's not used to hitting that big of fresh stuff. It may not help him. He's not used to that. But you know what? It's Tom Mentz. It's Max D. He can handle anything you throw at him. Just do it in bucketfuls.
Let us remember when he won a couple of his world championships driving a broken truck and just refusing to let it stop. So let's see what he's got here. That truck is hanging in there. Brandon Lambert, the crew chief, Mark Cole, and really for this event, the whole team, Chuck Warner, Neil Elliott, Craig Christensen, everybody has been all hands on. Josh Dice, I mean, the whole team from Paxton, Illinois-based team has been on this truck to make sure Tom's got everything ready to battle for a world title. And he's having a great run.
He's looking awesome so far. That truck looks awesome. You know, Tom Mentz is just classic Mentz fashion. No matter what he does, it's always big. It's always impressive. And is there a name for that? We call it Cyclone, Spin Cyclone. It's faster than that.
Yeah, but it's also the first one that's really been done that effectively on the clock. We've seen good donuts. Correct. Those actually got scored. Tom is playing this game brilliantly in terms of the scorecards because now the regulation scores will go in. He's still running, and that means he's got 30 seconds more to create maximum destruction.
Oh, he's got a blown left front tire. It doesn't matter.